Hey guys, it is story time. It's good to see you again. Glad you're here with me. We're gonna continue to play this game while I tell you some stories. The last few episodes I've been like wishing for more things to talk about. I shouldn't have done that because boy, this week did I get them. But right now, hello?
Looks like the portal creators recalibrated the portal away from Earth and back to the alien homeworld.
Did they know?
And the Russians were afraid of what might be on the other side.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what's in here to find, if anything. You know what? Have you ever... Oh. Due to the power fluctuations we witnessed last winter, we have been unable to use the portal. After the accident, we decided to wait for a few weeks to see if the portal stabilized. It didn't, and in fact has now been months since we have been able to transport anyone through the portal. Wait, whoa. Oh, this is... There's the rest of it. It's really long. So we're just gonna let that happen. Have you ever had the experience of you haven't eaten anything in a while, but you have a taste in your mouth. You have a memory of a flavor, and you just want that flavor in your mouth. You know, when you really get a taste for something, it's like you can almost taste it. Last week, it was sushi. I really wanted the flavor of soy sauce and fish in my mouth. But this week, it's Beanie Weenies. They started handing us bread today. This was not a foreign concept to us, but it was something we all thought was left behind, where this applies. Why haven't they sent us food? If we knew it would have been like this, we would have planted crops. Surely with all this plant life, we could have grown grain for bread. Sounds like the portal fucked up. Now they can't get supplies again. But yes, Beanie Weenies. It's not a very sophisticated meal, I know. But, it's... Every now and then I get a flavor for it, and I don't know if it's because it's a cherished kind of thing. If you've never tried Beanie Weenies, go out and get a can of Beanie Weenies. Dump them in the can. It's just sort of pork-flavored beans with hot dogs in it. It's really simple, and it's really stupid, but it's very, very good. I don't think I'm getting across there. Did I perhaps miss a recharge for my jet boost over here somewhere? That is very possible. I gonna look around a little bit, see if I can find it, if it's here, because I'm not making that jump. Oh, looky there. I kind of thought so. I was thinking to myself, self? There must be a jet boosty thing over here somewhere. And self was right. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna jump across this. When I was a kid, we moved a lot. Every 2 or 3 years. And I didn't think anything was weird about that because we just did it, so it was normal to me. In fact, there were some things I liked about it. I liked, you know, picking out a new room, looking over the new house, setting up my things. However, my father, we always got a U-Haul, and we would move our things. My father was a preacher For some reason, I don't know why, those gigs didn't last too long for him, and we would all pack up and move to a different place where he could be a preacher in another church. And every time we would move, pack all our stuff up in the back of a U-Haul truck. And I'm not going near you. And we'd all help. I'd help move my brother, even though he was only a little kid. He'd help too. Me and my father and my brother, mainly my mom and my sister, would go off and take care of, the plans ahead, the things, the paperwork and the stuff. And me and my father and my brother would do all the lifting work. And during the trip, and when we were loading and unloading the truck, we would sit in the back of the truck in a chair that, because we pretty much had all our furniture in there. We would sit in there with a chair surrounded by all our stuff in the back of a truck. And Dad would open a can. He would open cans of Beanie Weenies. Plastic forks, Beanie Weenies. And that was our meals when we were moving. And I don't know, there was something that felt special about that. I don't know if that's why I still like the flavor of those to this day. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I do like them. And if you give them a try, you might like them too. If you're in England and you can get them, you might try them with breakfast. I know that in Britain they have beans that taste fairly similar to pork and beans or Beanie Weenies for breakfast. So it's something you might want to give a try for breakfast. And I'm going in circles here. I'm absolutely going in circles. But what is this? Scientific thing. Guano quartz. Second most abundant mineral on Earth. Nice to see it all the way out here. Okay. Well, other than going in circles, where do I go? I'm not going through you. That's for sure. You're bad. You're bad. Okay, so I went up here and I didn't... Where the light is, do I need to get on maybe this? I think maybe I do. There we are. This looks like a good... Oops. Looks like a good way to go. I think. Oh dear. Is that where I'm going? I had some very harsh realities to face over this last week. You guys know me pretty well. And... Oh, it's saved. That means something's hard's coming up. I, got on Twitter, and I said, because, in response to this person, and I didn't know anything about him at the time. He was just standing on a street corner, and somebody during the inauguration, while he was talking to a camera, just came up and punched him. Just punched him out of nowhere. He wasn't doing anything. He was just talking to a camera. And a friend of mine said, this is kind of scary to see people just get punched for no reason. And I tweeted and said, it's a really scary time when it's acceptable to punch someone just for speaking. And the next thing that happened was that Twitter exploded. It exploded on me. And so much hate. And I thought at first that I'd spelled something wrong, or that maybe I worded it incorrectly, and people weren't getting the correct message. So I tweeted again and said, no, you don't understand. I'm saying that it's never right to be physically violent against someone for speaking. And the explosion got even bigger. And I realized that they were exploding at me for saying that violence is not an acceptable response to speech. They were literally enraged that I said that. And it took about 2 days me responding on Twitter before I just found that these were a bunch of people who thought it was perfectly acceptable to beat people for their ideology. And these were the same people that were calling for love and to heal our division in this country. But Hillary didn't win, and now they're calling for punching people, for beating people for their ideas. One of them even said that some ideas should be illegal. Ideas. I mean, a thought crime, and this is a person I've known for years, and they're advocating for thought crimes. I didn't expect. Hello?
Looks like the Russians didn't survive. Yeah, these skeletons are creeping me out.
A grim scene confirms the demise of the Russian colonists. Decayed bodies indicate a number of people were brutally killed by the root creatures. Did these hostile creatures also kill the intelligent alien race that built the portal system? What? No, what's going on here, please? Okay, there we go. I'm lucky to be alive, and only thanks to my decisions to follow that woman. But if the strange encounters of the last hour are any indication, she may in fact be one of them, and that doesn't bode well for my ultimate survival. Okay then. Little creepy. Oh, look at. Well, is this? They all just come here and die? I mean, did they not just see the first person who died and then not come in here? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, no, my God, it's an entire story. Okay. No. Nope. Where do I go? I don't... Okay. I guess we go through here. What's that light over there? So, yeah, I have had a very interesting week. I've lost friends because of this week, simply because I advocated for nonviolence against people who weren't being violent. And that to me is just... I don't know. I learned... I mean, you guys have seen... Some of you guys have seen my older videos, my older opinions. I was much more in favor of violence before. And... Whoa. You see me now. Oh, that green trail. I need to get down there. Much of the reason that I've tamed it down has been because I've actually listened to the left. And I've accepted, okay, the idea that, you know, even though when I'm in comedy mode, sure, I talk about violence all the time because it's funny. But in real life, the left has taught me that violence is never the answer. And so here I am, just repeating the things back to them that I've learned from them. And they're outraged about it. They're outraged about their own ideals that they've instilled into me. And I don't know what to trust anymore. I don't know. Oh, right, I don't have that anymore. What is this? Past.
Doesn't appear man-made. Was this what the Russians were trying to reach?
Past the massacre site, I've encountered the largest structure yet. This does not appear man-made and was almost certainly constructed by the portal builders. Is this what the Russians were trying to reach? If so, they came tragically close to their goal. I'm going to press on a little farther and then get some rest until morning. Okay, am I? I don't know where to go. Can I go down here and pick up this trail now of green? Ah, looks like I can. Okay. And scene. And scene. Whoa. Suddenly this? Who knows why? The fuck am I? Don't know. Man, I would not want this guy's life. But anyway, yeah, I don't have all the solutions. Yikes. Don't do that to me. That's not good for me. That is not good at all for me. I don't know what to... This is a cutscene, so You're creepy. You're creepy. I don't want you. I don't want you. You're creepy. Hey, she saved me. And then disappeared. Okay, well, maybe she's not so bad. Anyway, I don't know what to do.
But for what purpose?
Indeed. You know, most of Europe sees the United States now as a third world country. We have no universal health care, no universal education. People are going bankrupt because of hospital bills. There's rampant violence. It's just so strange because people in their own countries never want to think of their own countries as a third world country. But in many ways we are. Tough realization. I seriously doubt Trump's gonna fix it. But I know that punching people in the face for their views is not gonna fix it. Definitely. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Except that I would really love some Beanie Weenies right now. I want them. There's no place to go in here. There's no place to go. Why can't I go? Wait, is this? Oh, that's the place to go. That looked like where I came from. Let's see, Boy in the Woods. I do not recognize the changing world around us anymore. It seems darker, dreary, and hatefully responsive to our presence. Wow, that's poignant for the times, isn't it? My son, Kolya, ran to me last week, claiming he saw a boy in the forest who tried to lure him in deeper and then smacked him in the face with a branch. The gash on his face is proof. While this could be a story to hide his embarrassment, Kolya swears to me that the boy looked exactly like him, and I'm inclined to believe him. I do not know if we created these monstrosities or merely awoke them, but I do know we are no longer welcome in this place. Interesting. Very interesting to note. A boog, a boog, a boog. And down here we are. Oh! Hello, girl. Hello, chick. What's up? Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. The plants start... The roots start trying to lure you in by looking like people. The root creatures appear to
taking our shape.
be capable of assembling into various forms. They have caught on that I am following the woman, and they're taking her shape to lure me into their traps. Or she is controlling them, communicating in some way that I can't understand. I'd never believe any of this if I weren't experiencing it for myself. But I believe it is of little value. I don't understand what's going on. So, yeah, anyway, I gotta admit, I've had quite a bit of realization over this last week. I honestly did not want to think that the people, that some highly alt-right people, because I'm in the center. I'm not right, I'm not left. I don't go either way. But I've heard all the right-wingers talking about how the left are all violent monkeys and they don't care about anything but their own opinion. Their principles only stand up for so long as they suit them. I didn't want to believe that. But it was shown to me. This week that was shown to me. It was proven to me firsthand. I don't want to believe it, but I have to. Anyway, I'm walking through this forest, which is really weird. There's more life here than there was when we first landed, that's for sure. And I don't know where I'm going. I am... You're bad. Oh, wait, I remember this. I remember this. You gotta pick up one of these dudes. To pick up a rock. The only way through here, because it won't let you through, it's like invisible wall. Bonk. You'll run into it. The only way through here is over here. And you gotta give that... There we go. Now it goes away. And now you can get through. That took me a long time to figure out the first time I played this. Those don't look good at all. I'm not going by those things. I'm going over. But there's some more of them. What do I do? I'll just go around. Eat my balls. So yeah. You know, God. I was such a nerd. When I was a kid, I was such a nerd. Ooh, can I do this? Yep. I had this table set up. And it had my Atari on it. And little portable electronic games. And it was almost like this Star Trek control panel of electronics, of 80s electronics. And it didn't matter what they did.
These must have been the portal creators.
Are these the portal creators? They appear to be sentient beings, but look similar to the root-like creatures in form. Whatever they are, they clearly didn't survive. Oh, so those are the aliens? Anyway, I had this. I have no idea how old it was. Don't know. I have no idea. I got it from a garage sale. And the thing was much larger than your, modern day computer, desktop computer. Much larger. Huge thing. And we turned it on. You heard these fans come on. And there were 9 digits. And that was it. It was a calculator. It was just a calculator. And you'd put in numbers and calculate them, and the little things would spin, and sometimes it would spin for 15 seconds, figuring out what the solution was. I opened it up one time. It was filled with nothing but circuit boards. And that was a calculator. I imagine it was from the 60s. I don't know. But I love that thing, and I had it on my electronics table. I just had it there because I liked electronics. Loved it. And then I would scoot over, grab my Atari control stick, and play the Atari for a while. Or I'd get one of my other... What is that noise? Pardon me. Excuse me. I don't know what that noise is. You know what, though? I'm moving into a new area. That's for sure. It just saved, too. So, guys, I'm gonna leave this off for now. I'm really glad that some of you are responding to me and saying that you enjoy these videos where I just sit here and I talk to you about my life. To me, I just had a normal life, but apparently to you guys, some of it's kind of interesting. I really enjoy doing these, and I'm going to continue doing them. So, yeah, look forward to more of these, and I really enjoy making them. I really, really do. But, for now, I'm going to end this, and I will see you guys next week, most likely on Wednesday. And, take care, you guys. I'll see you again on the next story time. Goodbye.